What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome to another video. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I bring a brand new video. And hit that notification bell right next to it so you get notified. You won't miss on any of my uploads. All right, guys. So today's video, I can't talk today. As you can see, we're talking about racism. You see it in the thumbnail. You see it in the title. We're going to be talking about racism, and I'm going to be showing you real life, true examples of what racism actually is. It's not the situation you heard about, at the BYU volleyball game, and it's not about the situation you heard about Jussie Smollett a couple of years ago. None of that. That's not racism. That's all BS. It's all made up. It's all in their heads. This video I'm about to show you is what true racism is about, and they're going to be using the example of voter ID laws. I don't know if you know what that is. Just go ahead and look it up real quick. But it's basically requiring people to have an ID to vote. I mean, that's really the simplest form of breaking it down. So let's watch this video and let me know what you think down below.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and I'm here in Berkeley, California to find out if voter ID laws suppress the black vote. Do you have an opinion on voter ID laws?
Yeah, they're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
I think voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely.
Tell us how.
Because they're less likely to have state IDs.
Minority voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs that have been described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You can always get IDs you do over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access to the internet. You have to be able to pay an internet service provider for certain fees.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data.
For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware or they're not informed.
I also think there's a repression of black voting with how if you're a convicted felon, you're not allowed to vote and everything. And when you look at swing states like Florida.
Yeah, stop. Let me stop it there. If you're a convicted felon, no, you should not be able to vote. You've just proven to society that you're not a productive member of society. Why would you be able to make laws on how people operate? Why would you be able to vote for people that make laws on how people operate and live their daily lives? Hell no. Hell no. What are you talking about? And the fact that she correlated that with black people is what's also racist. I don't know if you are catching any of these things these people are saying. They're saying black people don't have IDs, or we don't know how to get them. Black people don't have internet or have access to data or have it on our phones. And black people are felons. That's why voter ID cards are racist. That's what they're saying. It's because since black people experience these three things, they don't have IDs, can't get IDs, they don't have the internet, and they're felons. Come on, man. If you can't see the racism inside of that, keep watching.
That's a huge population of the African Americans.
Now,
Huge population of felons are African Americans. Incredible.
I'm here in East Harlem to ask black people their thoughts on what you just heard. Do you have ID normally? You carry ID around?
Yes, I have state ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone that I know has an ID. Why would they think we don't have ID?
That's a lie. Why would they say that?
Do you have ID?
Yes.
Because I have my ID and my friends have their ID, so we know what we need to carry around.
16. Everybody that I know have ID. That's one of the things you need to walk around with New York with, ID.
Do you know any black adult who does not have ID?
No, I don't.
Is it a weird thing to even say that?
Yes, it is.
What is this, some type of trick candy camera?
I know, right?
That's the only thing I brought with me.
Those are legit IDs. I heard a lot also that black people can't figure out how to get to the DMV.
Really?
What does that say to you?
I know it's on 25th Street.
Do you know where the DMV is around you?
It's on 125th Street and 3rd Avenue, I believe.
You know how to get there?
Yeah.
Would you have a problem getting there if you had to get there?
No.
I know these sound like silly questions. You know how to get to the DMV?
Of course.
You know where it is?
Yes.
You can get there?
Uh-huh.
No problem.
No problem.
Just checking.
Okay.
And I also heard a lot that black people, especially poor black people, have no access to the internet, can't figure out how to use the internet.
That's
Bro, this is so crazy. I know people, I've seen people in prison with internet. I don't know if you've ever seen this come up on your timeline on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever. Literal convicts inside of a prison cell on their phone on Facebook Live. If criminals inside of the prison cell can get access to the internet, I mean, I know somebody now, right now, in jail for robbery that I went to high school with, that posts and uploads and updates people on, in his circle with pictures from jail, cell phone pictures. He's posting statuses, updating people on his timeline. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
stupidity, honestly. Everybody has access to the internet. Even a little kid can figure out how to work the internet.
I had access to the internet for years.
You know how to use it properly, right?
Exactly. I do it at work. So, of course, I know how to use it. My kids know how to use it. They all have iPads, iPods, whatever.
Your phone has data?
Mm-hmm.
You can access
Unlimited.
Unlimited data.
Mm-hmm. I use my phone as a hotspot.
What does that say to you for the people who have this perception about it?
They're pretty much ignorant. That's what my thought process was.
I just think that's ignorant.
Ignorant.
Ignorant. That's the word I hear a lot. Ignorant.
Very, very ignorant.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist because, you know, you're putting people in a category and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe a little bit of racist in it, but like I said, I think it's more stupidity and ignorance.
You're judging somebody, like, what, you're judging them because they black, saying that they don't got it?
What people are they talking to? Who are these people talking to?
Do you have a problem that if you go to vote and they say, "Can we please see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are"? Are you
Love showing my ID.
You got no problem with that?
Nope.
Would you have a problem if when you go to vote, if they say, "Can we please just see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are"? Do you have an issue with that?
No.
Would you have a problem if there was a rule where you had to show your ID in order to vote?
I don't think so. No.
Would you have an issue if there was a rule saying you got to show your ID before you vote?
Nah.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the clip, guys. I mean, let me know what you think. Am I being extreme, or is that what true racism is really like? It's people that think that you're not capable because of your skin color. That's racism. You think I'm not gonna be able to achieve the level of accomplishments that you've achieved because I'm black. You think I can't get an ID because of my skin color? I can't have access to the internet because of my skin color? I might have a felony because of my skin color? What are these people talking about? What are these people talking about? This is real racism right here. This is when I say the left is the most racist group of people, this is what I mean. They truly believe that black people are not capable. When I say that welfare is racist, this is what I mean. It's basically saying black people are not capable of pulling themselves up out of whatever situation that they're in, and they're always gonna need a handout. My family, when we first got here, my parents worked 2 to 3 jobs at a time. They refused to get on welfare. They refused to get on food. They qualified. We qualified for all the government assistance programs, but they never, ever took it because they knew what it would do, not only to them, but to our mindset. If we saw them doing that growing up, we as an adult is gonna think that it's okay to do the same thing and keep repeating the cycle if I'm always gonna use the government as a safety net. This is the problem with government assistance and welfare, especially when there is no limitation to it, there's no end date, there is no stipulation, none of that. People are gonna always take advantage of it. And also the second point that I'm gonna make is you hear the Democrats pushing this agenda of voter ID because they want to commit voter fraud. It is easy to create fake ballots, to get people to vote 2, 3, 4, 5 times, or anything like that if you don't have ID. If you don't know who's voting, how do you know where it came from? I can go vote at this booth, at that booth, at this one, back there on this side of town. How are you gonna know when and where I voted? If you can't check my ID and I showed you that this is who I am and this is where I live and this is where I'm voting, that does not make sense. That's voter fraud. That's what these people are trying to do. They're using the guise of racism and compassion to say, oh, we want black people to vote a lot more, and we're going to enable them by taking away having an ID to vote because black people don't have an ID. But really what they're doing is they're getting rid of the IDs so it'll be a lot easier to create fake fraudulent ballots and get people to vote multiple times. I don't know how y'all can't comprehend that. That's why the Democrats push this agenda so freaking much. Not only is it racist, but it also helps them accomplish their political agendas and get power. So they use, like they've always done, racism. We want to get rid of voter IDs because we believe black people don't have IDs. We want to get people to vote that have past convictions and felonies because black people, so we can get more black people to vote. Come on, man. I can't break that down any further. If you don't understand and comprehend what I just said and how this idea is racist, I can't help you out any further. Any further. Stop telling people, especially black people, that they're not capable. Stop doing that. Your skin color don't got nothing to do with your capabilities. Everybody has, I'm not gonna say everybody has the same intelligence level, but everybody has the same opportunity. Everybody has the same opportunity. If foreigners that come from a different country that don't speak a lick of English can make something out of themselves, that means there's opportunity to be had for everybody. And I'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button down below and see you on the next one.